There we go. All right, cool. Now I fix my volume. Excuse me. Hey, Susan from Australia. How's it going? All right, we're gonna get into it right now. Push it over to the side. Hmm. Take a look at it. See what we got right here. There we go. All right, let's shuffle some in. What are we gonna be using today? First, we're gonna figure out what sign we're gonna be using. There you go. I'm gonna pick right now. And we're gonna stop right there. And pull that one, first one off the top, okay? All right, there we go. That's right there. That's who we're gonna be talking about right now. And then, you know what? We haven't used this one right here. We haven't used that one right there in a while. You know who that is. How's it going in Australia, Susan? Let's put that one right there. I'm also going to be doing regular card pulls. If you want to get your name on the list and want to say, hey, Adam, on a card pull, and I'll do a card pull for you tonight too. Would totally love any donations towards the channel. As well, you could always set up an appointment to get a full card read tonight or tomorrow. I like my purple lights. I like it when I'm up close to the backdrop, right, to that back thing in the back, but I really like my purple lights. All right. Go right there. Okay, that's what we're gonna, that's what you're gonna be facing. Mystery card. And then, let's get some Mo out. Really good. Thanks. Weather's beautiful today. How's your life? Oh, it's going nice over here. It's getting all nice and autumn weather right now. It's cold. It was cold today. So winter is definitely gone, which I love. I'm a winter and autumn person. I love it cloudy, rainy, snuggly. All right, Amo. Now Amo's gonna tell us how we're handling it, right? And then this is gonna be how we're handling it right there. And then also, this is gonna be how we get a remedy from it. What's our remedy from it? All right. Bam. All right, let's get into it. Do I have my music still going pretty loud? Music's down. Very cool. Looks like it's just me and you today, Susan, which is cool. All right. And then let's see what we're going to be talking about today. What are you going through today? Mystery card. Ooh, tower, the tower moment. I knew it was going to be a tower moment. I actually just pulled this card for myself a little while ago. Not for me, but kind of like just what I'm feeling right now. Just noticing that there's like a little bit of kind of like not recoil, but a little bit of drawback before the arrow's fired right now. And that's kind of like what we're feeling right now. We might be feeling like it's a tower moment, but really it might be coming off as a drawback. Um, there is the lightning bolt that's hitting the wood, which is earth, and then water coming in, emotions, and then we also have the wands right here on the side, which is going to represent the opportunity. There's a lot going on right now in this tower moment. So I really want to take it as the drawback, like kind of like the arrow thing. Tower moment is not necessarily the destruction kind of right now. Kind of like just think what happens after the the firing or after the destruction. Like you get to rise out of those ashes, right? Now we're gonna see like how are we handling it? What's going on? Heart connection. This might have to do with a relationship. You might be dealing with a drawback or kind of like seeing some realities to the relationship. And that's just like me personally. I might be, if it was me or something that I'm experiencing, is like kind of like some settling in on some realities to the relationship, to a new relationship. Is like it's not always going to be Disney moments all the time. You know, there's two different worlds and two different lives going on, so you can't always expect the relationship to drop down into you. So heart connection is coming in as in, you know, maybe you take a look at the heart connection. Is there a real connection going on right now? Or is it something that you need more of? Is there your heart connected to it? Or are you just getting something out of it that's not there? But the way you're coming at it is looking at the heart connection of it. What's going on here? Okay. Let's see what we're talking about now. We are talking about water signs. All right. So you might be the person who this is with. Since it was in reverse, we are talking about water signs. We're talking about Scorpios, Scorpios, where are they at? Scorpios, Cancers, and Pisces, right? So you might be dealing with this in that way, or you are the water sign that this is happening to, right? So let's see what your remedy is. Remedy, bird, information. You don't have all the information yet to make this choice. So your remedy is just not yet. Don't make decisions just yet, if that helps at all. You just go with the feelings. You don't have enough information to make the feelings. Wait for a little more signs to come. Wait for the little birdie to tell you the information that you need to hear. But you just kind of like don't have all the information that you need right now to make any kind of decisions in this drawback moment. Wait for the action. Wait for the firing to go forward in this. So, yeah, for the information, it's like there's not enough information yet to make a decision or a choice. That's what I got. All right, let's see what's going on. All right, we're gonna move. We did water signs. That's getting out of the thing. Let's do another round. All right, let's see who we're talking about. What time is it? 10. All right, here we go. That's who we're going to be talking about right now. All right, and then let's do another one. All right. 1, 2, 3. Let's spread that open, and right here is drawing my attention. I'm gonna put that right there. Bam. Let's get some remedies and how are you gonna handle the cards. This is gonna go for how you're gonna handle it. And this is gonna go for remedy. Alrighty, let's see what's going on. 9 of Pentacles. All right. Flamingo, transformation, creation, connection building up. There's something not of what we thought was going to happen. We started creating this project, or we started doing this work on something. This is earth elements, so this is earth signs going on right now too. So there's something that's not going on right now. There's like we built something up, or things were coming together, but it's not manifesting, or it's not coming together the way that we thought. You know, it's all of our, it's us. It was because of us. But it just didn't come together the way that we thought it was going to come together. the way we were building it, the way we were bringing it together. There's just, it's not what we thought. We are the cause of it, and it's all because of us, you know, but it's still something that we were working on or building or creating, and it's not necessarily something that we're proud of, or it just didn't turn out to be what we thought it was going to be. Maybe it was too much pressure or too much, and it collapsed in on us. But something that we were building or creating, it was just a little bit too much for us. And yeah, so I'm going, this is not that it's having to deal with earth signs right now. I'm just saying that this is what's going on. Okay. Let's look at a remedy real quick. What's going on? How are you going to handle it? We got pomegranate prosperity. We might be having to look at like how this is going to play out, or how this is going to be beneficial, what we can make the most out of it. How you're going to handle it is how are we going to make the most out of it? What other things can come from it? What other little facets are there that we could look at a different angle? Or what is the pieces part of it that we need to really look at? And how am I resorting to that into prosperity? There's a lot of it. There's a lot of other parts of it. As you can see, there's little parts of it right here, and there's more parts of it right here. I think there's a little bit more to take a look at to see where there's a block that's going to unlock this prosperity. Let's see who we're talking about. Sagittarius. All right. So yeah, there are probably lots of different facets that are relating to this prosperity or dealing with this prosperity. What kind of prosperity this is, I'm not sure. Let's see what your remedy is. Ooh, heart connection. An understanding of a disconnection of your heart. So this might be like you having to look at, you know, where you need to disconnect yourself from it. Maybe it's time to give up on it. Maybe it's not about the prosperity. This is probably not how you're handling it, but what it's about, this building up, and what you feel like it's on top of you. So Sagittarius, this might be dealing with you and your heart connection and the prosperity around it. What's going on with that? That might just reminisce with you and what those signs mean for you, Sagittarius. Okay. Actually, wait, hold on, Sagittarius. Let me do one of these out of my personal deck to see what comes up. What are we talking about? Heart connection to what? Connection to what? Don't cry. We might cry over this. I wish you kept trying. You're kind of you're done crying and you're done trying. So it's kind of like this going toward the other person, and you don't want this to be a part of you. There's this feeling of this collapsing upon us, this creation, the housing, or something like that. The structure collapsing upon us. Alright. Hey, what's up, Jessica M? How's it going? Alright, we got done with Sagittarius. We just did Sagittarius, and we hit on some water signs a little while ago. Alright, who are we talking about now? How's it going, Jessica? You want to get on the list? Let me know. I also have some coaching spots open right now as well. If you want to get on an appointment to set up a vision call, there's the links right there. Boop. All right, who are we talking about? Who are we reading that one? That's who we're going to be talking about right now. And then, good, long month. Yeah, right? That's what it feels like. I feel like it's drawing out. Alrighty. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. We're going to go right here. there. Bam. Now we're gonna pick some remedy and some. How are you gonna handle it cards? Alrighty, guys. Right there. Alrighty. Let's see what's going on. Some more sage. Two of Swords. All right, we are no longer anchored in, or we are finally understanding this new idea, these new ways of thoughts coming in on us. These new ways of thoughts coming in. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Jessica. I'll get you in for a reading right now. We have these new way of thoughts coming in, or we're no longer anchored in these two thoughts that we're having, right? Conflicted, or they're kind of like overdone, and we're starting to understand them, right? It's coming in reverse, so we're kind of like having an understanding, or we're being forced to understand these two thoughts in a deeper manner, maybe even the duality or the shadow side of it, right? But one thing is that, like, it's not that we're anchored into it, it's we need to understand these things before we can make a choice to anchor in on. Let's see what kind of way we handle it first, or what it's going on. So tulip, unconditional. So these things are undefined yet, so they're not really like set in stone. It might be a choice that you're coming up with that you need to make a decision on, especially it's important to you. It's not necessarily like it's life or death or anything like that, but it's important to you, and it applies to other people. All right, let's see who we're talking about next. We're talking about Leos right here. Leos. Yep. It's kind of like, now I understand. It's kind of like your way or the highway. So it's an unconditional thing for you. For other people, it is unconditional. Like they need to be there. They need to be there for you. They need to and feel like it's unconditional for them to stay around and want to be around with you. So in this unconditional thing, it's not necessarily unconditional for you because you could care less, but for you in your decisions, I guess that's what it affects. It has to affect a few people, and you could not care less on who it matters, but you have to take that into account. This is telling you to take that into account, whatever this means. Promise. Yeah, because this is gonna depend on what you look like. Rose, promise comes in. We have some flowers going on. What are the significance of flowers for you, Leo? So in this thing of like who it affects, what's gonna keep you in mind that you need to remember is the promises attached to the people that you had told that this is helping, or this is towards, or this is around, or this is for. Okay. And then we have balance. All right, here we go. So we have scale and balance, and that's in reverse as well. So Leo, you might make a shisty decision, Leo. Just saying. You are gonna go off of what's best for you. It's not necessarily gonna be a fair thing, Leo, right now, and that's what the Two of Swords is now. It's like it's not an anchor decision. You're just gonna go off of what feels best for you when you get there, and conditionally to who it affects, right? One thing that your remedy is telling you to keep in mind is the people that it's gonna affect is is the promises. Like, you made promises to certain people, right? And so you need to keep that in mind on making this unconditional decision. But really, in the end, you don't care. You're it's gonna upset someone. Curious, what do you charge for your coaching? My coaching, let's see. I don't like to. You can set up. We can set up an appointment. But you know, no. You know what? My coaching, I charge 1,900 for 12 sessions of coaching. So that's 12 sessions, and you get, all my PDFs and exercises and my intuitive coaching, which is how I use my cards and intuitive strategy during our sessions. And so it's a truly unique experience. But Jessica, if you let's get a Jessica, make your appointment right there, Jessica, and you get your first session, and you see how it goes, and then we could talk about it from there. Okay. So Jessica, let's get you up next. So this is you, Leo. That's done for you. All right. Alrighty, Jessica, let's get you on. Jessica, since I'm gonna let you choose your deck, okay? Right now, I'm thinking pick a number between 1 and 3, Jessica. And that's gonna have your deck tied to it, alright? So I have 1, 2, and 3. Alright? Pick a number between 1, 2, or 3. Okay, cool. Alright, Jessica, you're going to be getting the good tarot, alright? And what you're going to get you're going to get like kind of like a 25% version, like a quarter of a version of what a full card spread is, because you made a nice little donation, okay? To supporting the channel. Alright, so that's this deck right here. Just give it a nice few more shuffles. Alright, Jessica. Right now my timer says 2540. When my timer says 2550, I'm going to stop cutting the deck over and over, and that first card I pull off the top is going to be for you. Alright? Whoa, got that one caught right there. That one's going to be for you. Alright, and then before we go further, I'm going to get out some of your oracle cards, alright? That one. Bam. All right, we got more coming off of that. All right, so let's see what's going on. Hermit. All right, this is a good one. So either we're coming out of our hermit stage, or this is being a call to our hermit stage, right? We've been giving these keys, we've been giving these acknowledgement, or even these nudges to either come out or go into seclusion. These cards are gonna figure out of what we're talking about, all right? So wait, let's figure out. Let's see. We're gonna see about going into either seclusion or really coming to terms with some of our emotions in the deeper sense. Okay, we have Six of Waters coming in. We're going to be talking about a theme right now. This is our theme. This is what it's telling us of why we're going to need to go into hermitness or come out of the hermitness. But this is why we need to go into this hermitness, this isolation, and not isolation, this solitude. Sorry, we need to go into this solitude or come out of this solitude that we're in. Really going into deep reflection into what these feelings are. It might be the feelings that are keeping us from being grounded or connected to either meaning or people or even to the place where we're at, right? So there might be just some things that we're coming to terms with and understanding. So that's Six of Water. That's giving us the theme of why we are going into this hermit area, right? There's stuff that we need to see for ourselves. When I say that we've been giving these keys, we've been given the keys to go into this solitude or take into this solitude, this nice place that we need to be at to really go into this deep reflection of what's going on about these emotions that we're having. Let's see, what do we mean? I knew this was going to come up. Yep. It's kind of like, what's going on, Jessica? How are you hearing this right now? So from those emotions and the Hermit place, this Spirit of Place card coming in, as much as we might not want to go there or be there, we're feeling this inner nudge, this foundational nudge, like a really good strong pull to take some time and reflection for ourselves, even though we might be resistant to it, or we can't take time for ourselves, or there's too much going on for this right now to deal with that. This card is coming up in reverse, and it's telling us to like kind of like, you need to take a look at this. Like, this is the reason why the stuff and emotions and stuff like that have happened, because you aren't taking this time for yourself. So Spirit of Place is like, take the time for yourself, give yourself on spiritual reflection in that manner, see where it's coming about, what things need to go away of your spiritual thought or enlightenment that don't work for you anymore, which new ones do you need to bring on for this next level where you're at. And it's something that to contemplate in this hermit area. I think this is going into your hermit area, because the keys are presented for you to be able to unlock it and go into your space. Let's see what's going on for remedy. Sacred pool. Yeah. So this in this so we have Spirit of Place, Sacred Pool. These are coming in like we need to take this time for ourselves. The Sacred Pool is going to help us see what we need to do next. Been doing shadow work, getting more clarity on what I need to change for me, why I have made some of my choices. Yes, okay. Then that's what we might be going into next is going into study then, because like the Hermit and this door, like what you're going into, it's not like isolation, it's more solitude, going into your place of study to determine who you are, of reviewing your books and stuff like that, kind of like someone that loves their library kind of thing, but it's about yourself and you're exploring and understanding yourself. That's what it is behind that door, is for you to do self-study on yourself, in your solitude, right? And undisturbed by other energies that might get you. Can I have a card pull as well? Yeah, Susan. That might get you distracted by having other energies around, right? So Spirit of Place is like, you might be disturbed by some of the things that you uncover, but they're all there to happen for a reason. They're all there for you to uncover it. All right. Sacred Pool is from you and what you can uncover in these meditations and in your processes. You get to birthright, you get to dream and imagine what you want to have for your future. So this is you kind of like in the pool right here, and as you dream up above, you sprout into new dreams, into a new being. Okay, so that's what you're going to experience from your hermit mode, or from uncovering this shadow work, right? Let's take a look at some things for you to look for, okay? In this shadow work, support the pillars. We got to look for equal support in what's going on. like right here, we got to look for the support. That support, not just support from emotional support from friends and family and from ourselves, the support. We got to look for things that support our thoughts and our viewpoints and our beliefs. We need to start giving ourselves evidence to our thought processes and to our belief systems. Like, where have I believed or what I have faith in proven me right? Like, where has God universe showed up when I have played my cards right in accordance to what I want? What I need to bring in the support system to support my evidence for to give me more structure into what I believe even stronger. Okay? So, where can I start to give myself evidence that what I believe supports, like what I know believes and but supports what I believe. What I experience has support what I believe. That's what we need to do. Let's go right here. Sacred Pool. What's going on, Sacred Pool? Dog. Loyalty. Okay. Right away, something comes up about the child self right now, that there's a loyalty that needs to be reestablished. How do I maintain my elevation once I get there? I'm making progress and then slide back some. That's frustrating. Well, maybe this is what that is, this loyalty in reverse, staying loyal to your foundings, because this, something was going to come up about child work that you might need to look at. Where, you know, someone has told you something that they'll be there for you, but then they don't show up. You know, that starts to show us that keeping our word doesn't matter, right? So in this dog loyalty, like, how are you staying loyal to yourself and what you're uncovering, just like what you just said? How do I maintain my elevation once I get there, make progress? And then, like, how do you stay consistent with your energy or what your new findings are? And like, well, that's consistent progress. 1, 2, 3. Getting familiar with it and exploration. There's might be a resistance to exploring new things or things that might be scary, going off on our own because it's not familiar for us. Let's do right here, let's get see what our remedy is, what our outcome could go for, what we need to look for. Outcome, remedy, look for. Compass. All right, so your remedy, you are going to find your way. This is about finding your way. So, in what you uncover in your shadow work, Jessica, I want you to really take notice to any icons or imageries or symbols that have significance, that mean something towards your goal or what you're trying to achieve. So in this compass, right, and something that I do with my clients, I help them figure out 7 key points, 7 keystones that matter. Usually they're going to be about our belief system, what we believe in, ourselves, our relationships, our friends, family, and community, our knowledge and exploration, our money, and then our intimacy, right? So, like, these things, these 7 key points, they are markers on this compass, and they're gonna help determine where we go and navigate this, especially keeping in balance, like what's our priority or what's important, and keeping the important things afloat because we see the interconnections of them. So, with this compass, um, like how you're gonna come to remedy for this is how this comes forward. Is you're gonna just I'm giving you this advice or this nudge right now, like to in the shadow work that you're doing, start to discover your 7 key points of what are important to you. Okay, and when you do your vision call with me, that's something that we could set up for you. Okay, we could start talking about. And that's it. Hey Jessica, let go of the energies around you that keep you pulling you back in your old ways. Move forward in your new energy. Exactly. You totally do this, Jessica. All right, Susan. Let's see what you got for a card pull coming up. Just gonna check some messages. Boop. All right, Susan. Ooh, I need to get my shamanic dream one out. That's what I need to do. I knew I was missing one. And Jessica, just one last one for you, real quick, Jessica, before I move on. Let's see what this has. Bam. Susan, this is going to be for you real quick. Sorry, not Susan. Jessica, this is for you, Jessica. Before we move on to you, Susan. Hollow Bone. Teachability. All right, Susan. So, sorry, Jessica. Jessica, so in the shadow work, remember to stay teachable. As you're uncovering these lessons and explanations and reasons to whys, remember to stay teachable. It's not like in shock or I can't believe that happened or in that kind of like resentment energies of these uncoverings and realizations. Remember to stay teachable and see how these experiences you learn from the song that they play. You learn from the lesson that they play out. Okay. All right. All right, Susan, let's get you in. Bing. There we go. Right off the top, Susan. Okay, Susan. I'm gonna grab some. Okay, rest assured when I get my. Boop, boop. Thank you. All right, so Susan, let's go into this. Is gonna be how you handle it and remedy, right? But let's see what this is talking about, Susan. Ooh. In the hand, the universe is your partner. Susan, what are you co-creating right now, Susan? Something that just a belief that you have the ability to create whatever you are creating as long as you're co-creating with the universe. When I get the finances, I will schedule an appointment with you. Definitely. Definitely, Jessica. In the hand, in the universe. So kind of like not just what are you creating, but what are you being given to create, Susan? You're given this energy or opportunity coming in, especially you realizing that you are co-creator with the universe, like you've been given this, right? You've been given this opportunity coming through. Let's see what it is. Forge, exactly, hammer. You are creating this, either it's an idea or a spark of inspiration that you've been given it, but just go know that you could follow through and that you could go through with it because you are divinely guided or even divinely influenced by what's going on, and the resources will show up to be able to manifest forward and forge through. Okay, so let's see what this energy, this we have wolf instinct. Okay, again, going into off with this like inner instinct to create, right? You are going off of like something that you know you have, you know that it's there, you are supported in being going forward. So this wolf instinct going in is like you are inspired with this spark, like going off with your instinct on what to do next. I've had faith my whole life. I'm 53 and that's my angel year. Life's good. And so 31 is your angel year then. And so what you still have time to create, and so going off of your instinct on what to do next is really what's going to help in this remedy, in this creation or what you're doing next, this inspiration next, or the way these things are coming together for you next. Forging is what's next on this. Okay. Alrighty. Boop. All right, so I think that's going to be it for today. I'm hungry. I'm gonna go and make some dinner. It's like 9 o'clock over here. But yeah, Jessica, thank you so much for your donation tonight. Susan, thank you for showing up from Australia. Good day, mate. Go have some what is it, that vitamin stuff that you guys put on toast? Um, just that's cliche. But I hope you guys have a beautiful, bright, and shiny day out there in Australia. Jessica, I hope you have a really great evening tonight. And yeah, It's really so cool that I get to say that I get a viewer from Australia. But yeah, alrighty, guys. You guys, again, like I said, have a beautiful, bright, and shiny day or evening. And if you can't have one, be the reason why somebody else can. All right.